Let's talk about one key factor that can hinder your weight loss journey. First one I want to talk about is stress. Did I stress that enough? Anyway, stress is a real issue in everybody's lives. We're busier than we've ever been. We hurry more. We fail to take the time to take care of ourselves and do that self-care and wellness care that is important for our mental health, our physical health, our well-being, our spiritual health. All those things can lead to good or bad quality of life. Now, let's talk about the hormone, the stress hormone cortisol. When you are stressed, the body releases this stress hormone, cortisol, and it's noted that high levels of cortisol can increase your appetite. So that's why you're hungry all the time. It also is why cravings for high fat, high sugar foods are there, because it wants to help you out. It wants to store that fat, especially around the midsection or the abdomen. Now, the other thing that stress sometimes will do to us or for us is it will create what's called emotional eating. Well, have you ever been hungry or mad because and you're upset about something, and the first thing you do is head to that refrigerator? Well, guess what? Stress can trigger that emotional eating, where food is used as a coping mechanism. Sometimes it's almost a soothing instead of laying down or instead of going for a walk, we use food to help us cope better. Unfortunately, because the more we eat, that's going to leave us with extra weight. It's going to leave us with that desire to eat more, and it's just kind of a vicious cycle. The more we eat, the more we gain. Okay. And let's listen to a little bit about another one of my patients. His name was David, and he was a 48-year-old psychologist. And you can imagine his mental state and all the stress he faced listening every day to other people's problems and other people's stresses. So he found himself, it was easy in between clients to turn to snacks, and unfortunately, because of the availability of food everywhere, he turned to junk food. That led him to help himself deal with those stressful periods at work, and guess what? It led to his weight gain. So we had to think of some ways that he could change his lifestyle, in this particular case, his emotional eating and his reduction of cortisol were the keys for him to get back into a proper weight for him. So these are the things that we need to consider. And when you work with your coach or your functional medicine provider like I am, you can figure out what is your stress target, what's triggering you. So I'm Dr. Julie. I'm hoping that this message was helpful for you, and also I want you to make it a great day and make it a healthy one. See you next time.